Hola, bom dia.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the homestead. We have had to take a break this week from working on the kitchen and from renovations because we have much more pressing issues that we need to fix.
We do. Our solar panels, which are just behind us.
Just here. So over the past couple of weeks we've really noticed the sun has got a lot lower in the sky, which means it is actually missing the solar panels and shining directly over to the terrace behind us. So this sort of bit is kind of shaded from the hill, which is here, and because the house is kind of like in a valley.
Yeah.
But the other side is getting full sun.
Yeah.
Which means we've been having a little bit of problems with the solar panel.
Wee bit of sun hitting us right now, but it's very limited throughout the day.
Yeah. So the inverter has been showing that the battery power left has been very low, and because the solar panels just aren't topping them up fully during the day, and we do not want it to cut out and be left with no power.
Or damage the batteries.
For
getting too low, so
yeah.
Decided to move them.
Yep. So we're going to move them. A couple of different bits and bobs to get, which aren't the easiest to source, but
yeah,
it's all good.
We'll be able to do it.
Yeah. So in this video what we're doing is moving the panels from here over to here, and we'll show you how we did it.
Yeah. We'll show you how we made a new frame and where we're planning on digging a trench to put our wires in, and that's more or less it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Getting them all just moved and secured properly, so as the last. Never we installed these here, we always knew we hadn't been here in the winter yet, so we didn't know where the sun would be. So there would always be the possibility that we would have to move them in the winter.
Yeah. We had thought about moving them over sort of this direction to a roof, but
it's still going to have the same problem because it's on the same side of the hill.
Yeah.
So
we've rethought it all. We're moving it. The problem only really started like the past 2-3 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
Up until then we were like, happy days, this is working brilliantly, because we had no issues whatsoever. So hopefully this will help a lot and the solar panels will get a lot more direct sunlight.
Yeah. Hello, Bailey. After watching the sun for a few weeks, we've decided this area will be the best long term. For the summer, the sun is everywhere, but for the winter, any daylight or sun hits here in the morning, hits here at night. So we're just between Bailey's house and Snake Rock over there, the ruin. And this is where all of the bush stuff that we chopped down to build Bailey's run house. She doesn't live there, so her run. This is where it was all sitting, the dark bit of the ground. Yesterday I moved all it, which is there, and all down there, which we'll be getting rid of. Here, roughly where these brambles in the ground are. Cleared it all, levelled it out a bit. Now I've just to cut more of the brambles from the back and leave a good bit of space between the panels and all these bushes. Mostly brambles, so most of it will be gone, but clear it back, and then we're going to make a wooden frame to go along here to keep them maybe about 1 metre off the ground to the bottom of them. It means we can keep the grass nice and short around them without damaging them. They will be going along here, and here it is. Basically along this line will be the front of them. Here will be the back, and it's directly south facing. so we'll get plenty of sun. Not that there's a lot today. This will be the front row with the lower side of the solar panel sit on. Got 3 posts in. Holes are empty at the minute. I put quite a few bits of slate and wee bits of stones at the bottom, just for so it's not sitting in the muck. And I will put more in around the bottoms of them once I'm filling them in. The next row will be behind, so now I can measure for the holes. Probably about 1200 maybe back, a bit before the shovel. 3 posts the same, 2 beams along the top. And then I will put a connector bit in between them. Just join straight on that post. Just butt it into each other. Posts will be strong enough to support them. Angle bracket at each side, and it won't go anywhere. Good height off the ground. Although it's just going to be solar panels, but they look pretty good there. A nice flat level surface for solar panel brackets to go onto. Nice and level, just what we want. That's now all the posts and the 2 top rails in. They've all got a good base in the bottom of the holes, so they're not going to sink. Everything is levelled, spaced out. The holes are still empty, but I will be bug treating them first before filling them in. But before that, probably tomorrow, there'll be brackets going on at every post to stop anything moving over time. I think it's looking pretty good. Today's the sun's out. Bit cloudy, but it is sunny. You can see the solar panels here aren't getting much sun because it is up there behind the hill, so over where we're putting them. It isn't really that far, it looks a bit far in the video. Getting great sun over there, so it's almost ready. Just have to bug treat it, paint it, dig a trench for the wires to go into, and then we're just waiting for the wires to be ready to collect it and hopefully get them moved over soon. As you can see here, a wee bit closer, nice and sunny, and it is directly south facing. As if I stand over here in the middle, you can see the shadows straight back. We're going to start digging the trench, just seeing how soft the ground was. So we'll dig a trench straight over this field to the post, just around the border. So in the future we'll know where it is and it'll not get in the way. Hopefully it'll be soft enough, keep it a wee bit out from these big rocks the whole way around. That's what I'm going to do today. Also bug treat the wood, fill the holes in with some gravel, stones. Take the wee supports off the bottoms because it's not going anywhere now, it's solid. And then possibly paint it if I can find some paint. See how we go. We have part of our trench dug. We'll maybe do it a wee bit deeper, clear out the loose dirt. Once we're ready to lay the cables in, still a good bit to dig. but I've been under the weather a bit the last few days, so that's enough for now. What do you think, Bales? Good? Yeah. Here's our frame. All of the angled supports at the bottom's all took out. It's been bug treated, and now it's time to paint. There we have our frame all painted. Looking pretty good for just being black. But the idea is that once the solar panels are on, you'll not see the top half, but it'll just blend in. Solar panels are black on the top. Just the holes to fill, and the rest of the trench to dig, and the wires to get, and then that's our solar panels ready to move. Just about to go into the shower, into the other side of the house, and find a little friend. How do you get in here? Need to open the window, but a little bit scared and not wearing any clothes. I'll let you out. I'll let you out, little bird. If I can get to the window. There you go. Window is open and away it goes. Wonder how long he was in here for. It's up above the wardrobe. Can't see it. Tweet tweet. But I've opened the window and it's not coming down. Oh, it's away under the kitchen. Tweet tweet. Tweet tweet. It's not a robin. It's a wee yellow belly. Quite nice. Come on out here, little bird. Tweet tweet. Tweet tweet.
I have been away at work for a few days. Really impressed with the stand that Will has put together for the new solar panel location, and I'm just going to continue on a little bit with digging the trench for the solar cables to go in. It is quite a distance, we reckon about 120 metres. He's just went to pick up the new cables and I'm going to keep digging. It's all going on today at the homestead. There's a football match going on down in Bushdello in the valley, and we have hunting dogs running around. Bailey's somewhere in the middle, of course. Hey doggo. You're quite cute. I mean, if I got the binoculars out, then maybe I could watch the game. Oh, I think maybe it's over. You can hear a lot of horns beeping and things. Some drums. It's all going on down there. So Will is back from the store. We've got 100-meter roll of each of the solar cables that we need, and we've also got some conduit just to protect it when we bury it in the trenches. So I'm just gonna get the wire into the conduit and then that part will be ready to go. So we have the solar cable running from the box, which is underneath the veranda at this side of the house, down this hill here, sort of hugging the edge of the terrace, through this way. Around this way. And I just need to dig this bit down a bit deeper, but with a little path now just so that we know the way. But I'm going to dig it a bit deeper so that it's the same depth as the one that Will had started over here beside the solar panels. Moving the solar panels has turned out to be quite a faffy thing to do. Yeah, lots of faff. It's just different bits that we need. We've been back and forward from the shops quite a lot trying to find the different little pieces that we need. So just back, finally got the little connectors we need for extending the cables. Also picked up a gas heater at the shop because it's getting, oh my goodness, whoa, Bailey's down there. So yeah, also while we were out got a gas heater because it's getting quite chilly at night, really quite chilly. Temperatures are going down to 1 degrees centigrade, so yeah, quite chilly at night. Gas heater will help. Just living with no heating isn't great, so you do feel the cold, but pleased to have got that. And finally the little bits for the solar panels. So this afternoon Will and I hope to finally get them moved from here all the way over there where the stand is. We are just about ready to start moving the solar panels over this way. As you can see, the sun is shining beautifully over in the spot where we're going to put our panels. Bailey's in there in the corner in sunbathing, enjoying the sun. So we have all the solar panels moved over. Just taking the frame apart now to move it over. We got to try out our new raincoats for the first time.
I know it stopped raining.
But the rain stopped.
But they work well.
Yeah, matching.
You're going to be around the Bales' side. What? Bales is at the left of it. You go round to the left. I thought you were looking up. Alright.
We'll have about 43 minutes left of daylight.
How long?
43 minutes.
Should be enough. Hold it there a wee second. Can you hold it there?
There's Bailey, enjoying the last of the sun of the day. So we are in a little bit of a rush just to get the frame on, solar panels on, and the wires connected up before it gets dark. I mean, it's not the end of the world, I suppose, if we don't get it sorted, because we can just get the torches out, but everything always takes longer than what you think. We've got these bolts here for securing the brackets down, and in order to get them on we needed to remove the rails, the sideways rails, part of the brackets, because we couldn't fit the ratchet. Is that what you call it, the ratchet?
Yeah. The design got too far for that.
Yeah, so we couldn't fit it in, so taking these apart to bolt them down to put them back together again in a rush. Story of our lives, eh?
Yeah. Maybe just loosen all. I'm just going to loosen all these legs, and then we can do them all, like one after another. We'll just be a wee bit quicker, rather than changing the nuts are a different size.
Time to get the solar panels on to the newly formed stand.
Just hold it there.
Will is underneath here connecting the solar panels. You can't see you at all in the video.
No?
No.
Yeah.
The sky looks nice. And the solar panels are looking really good on the thing, but you can't really see it at the moment. We'll show you in the morning. We'll also have to wait until the morning to check that they're working.
We might get a couple of watts.
It's pitch black.
Moonlight. That's us.
We'll show you in the morning.
It is in the morning.
But at least we got it done.
Oh yeah, good job, good work. The solar panels are working. We've got 3 watts coming in.
3 watts. You did say we'd maybe get a watt.
I knew we would get something. 6 watts now.
Wow.
Nothing really, but they're working.
It's connected.
It's all connected properly, which is what we wanted to know.
So here we are in the daylight. Solar panels have successfully been moved.
Once we moved our solar panels, we knew the bits of wood were just slightly shorter than them, so we had to put a few angle supports at both ends. They were strong enough, but just to protect them in the real windy day.
We've left plenty of space behind the back of the panels so that we can clear any overgrowth or anything that tries to tower over it. It was a lot of brambles, so, but this is the setup, all connected up, and it runs just right along the path, underneath the path, up to the house. So thank you so much for watching. That is the solar panels successfully moved. They're working.
They're working better than they were before, which is the main goal.
Yep, that's exactly what we wanted to see. There's a little bit of sun actually poking over the hill just behind where the camera is, and at least it's hitting the solar panels.
Yeah, still clouds in between, but it's going to give us more energy than it would have before.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's been quite a cloudy morning. The inverter is saying that we're getting, what was it, about 550 watts from the panels, which isn't bad. It's better than what we were getting before for sure.
Definitely.
So we're happy. Hopefully it'll make a difference. They look pretty good. We've dug the leads under, so it's quite a permanent solution.
Yeah.
And at least we know what it's like now in the winter, and we'll have enough power hopefully to get us through the winter.
Yeah.
Bailey, we'll see you next week.
And if you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do.
Tap your paw on the subscribe button.
Dirty paw.
We've so much to be getting on with. I don't know where time's going, but yeah, we'll see you next week.
Hit that button.
Take care.
Bye. 1600 watts at the minute, which is good.
1600?
Yep.
Excellent. They're getting so much sun. Pleased about the move.